Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Motorsport Manager. This is our third season in the Motorsport Championship, and 13th season overall. What, 6 races left, 3 episodes to go, and we are still in first place as a team and first place as drivers. So everything looks like we're going to win it this year, guys, which is pretty awesome. We still didn't build like everything I would have liked to build. I would love to have gotten the level 4 factory and all the other stuff. But that's okay. We are in a really good place. Keep on keeping on, right? Wilson, car condition. Take the interview. You're standing on the podium, you should expect to get soaked. I completely agree with that, because come on. You just won a race. Get over it. We'll check the hires real quick, although I'm unlikely to hire anybody. These 90s are really just not that good, to be honest. Not really, not that good. That person's not going to get hired either, probably. Alright, stick percentages. 4.2 needs to drop out for sure. 1.8 needs to drop out. The 1 needs to drop out. And that's about it. So, definitely want one of the 19s. We'll grab this 19 because we're not good at much else anyway. 19, 20. 19 here. And I guess 17. 15, 16, 17, and 17. And then we'll just, whatever's left. Alrighty, that looks good. So car repairs. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, please. That is incredible. Wow. That really helps out a lot. That is awesome. Maybe I should have swapped out the burnt out guy, but honestly, we just gotta hold on to the burnt out guy for a few more races, and we're gonna be good. Wow, that was awesome. Oh, repairs still going in. There's the repairs. All right, really trying to get these engines locked in as quickly as possible. Let's do something like that. Let's try to get a little bit more into the performance, because honestly, until these guys get some more performance, they're not going to be better than what we've got. Wide, slick tires. Most expensive. More performance. Yeah, I don't really care. Still. I've got so many votes just sitting here. A lot of people abstained. Apparently not many people cared about that one. Alright, there's our suspension. I'm going to get another suspension. I mean, honestly, tempted to just grab this one. Just to get something locked in that's going to be good to roll right now. Just to get us down to some of this further stuff. Yeah. I could probably do that. Get a little bit. Basically make up for the -10 here. Oh, I need to go improve that part. Actually, this suspension will be done in time, to be fair. And it will be ready to roll on a reliability standpoint. The suspension isn't actually that far off from a reliability standpoint either. So let's do that. Probably have to obviously plug this back in a little bit more on this side. We've got a little bit of performance. Still not worth using these engines yet, but we'll have them for later in the season, I think. %40 chance of rain. There's our sponsors. We got such terrible sponsors on this one. I guess we'll take that one. Sure, we'll take this one. It's better upfront payment. It's not going to matter, but we could work on another HQ building, couldn't we? Wouldn't mind the test track to be able to get the engine stuff coming up. Why not? Again, it's probably not going to matter. Might as well. Alright, there's under suspension. It should be ready to go right now, actually. Yeah, pretty much. That one also can drop off because these are both just temporaries. They're both 80% or higher. That's good enough. And 785, that's pretty good. It's not much better than 782. Actually, we still might use the 782 because once we drop out some part stripping, this actually would be better. Come to think of it. But I think what these other ones are probably better than the 756. Was it 15 for each tick of part stripping? So it's borderline actually. What to see? Engines are gonna be almost maxed out. That's good. And then we can go ahead and design a new suspension now that kind of digs into some of this deeper stuff. Is this going to be a suspension we actually use? I mean, maybe just temporarily, but I don't think it's the one we actually use for good, because what I probably will do is go ahead and do the double max performance. It's most likely. Which doesn't mean I do need to dig down into this. Corner during race is nice. Lower red zone is awesome. I might not do double max performance. I might just do one that goes all the way through here, and then the next one does max performance, but does the same kind of path. But then we only have to improve one of the two. That actually might be a pretty good idea. The bigger picture. Oh, this is the GMA president. Okay. We rarely speak one-to-one, but from the little time we spent together, I can already tell you that you're a decent, well-intentioned manager. The press are spreading some vicious, nonsensical rumors that GMA are running something called an offshore slush fund. Obviously, it's pure nonsense, but I would greatly appreciate some public support against these claims. Having me as a friend of the board could do wonders for your career. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I don't need the voting power at all. And I'm not going to lower our marketability. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't sound too... Yeah. It does not sound too preposterous that you have an offshore slush fund. Correct. That is okay. All right. Traveling to Vancouver. All right, so these are max reliability now. Good. Just need to get the performance up. So, gotta wait for that. So these two are still the best. As far as suspension's concerned, I think the 782 is still the best on that side. I'm gonna go with the 785 here, though. Maybe. It's hard to say, but we'll go with that one. I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, this is the quick race. The Ultras, isn't it? All right, let's go there, go here. All this looks okay. We do need to change this down to. I guess this isn't the ultra. Oh no, yeah, it is. There we go. It's just neither one of them was in the ultras for some reason. Let me see. Weight stripping. 75. Probably nothing to start off with. 75, 85, 75, and 85. All right. Go there, go there, go there, go there, go there, go there. All right, let's go. Alrighty. 81, it's not bad. Downforce. Don't actually know. Probably this direction. Handling was excellent. Come back to that in a second. Speed balance was good. Probably something like that. Alright, so we missed the downforce, but at least we got the other ones. Oh no, we went the right direction though. Try that. You can stay out this time. Poor to good. And then still excellent. Try that out. It might be too much on the downforce or the handling. No, guess it was spot on for the handling. Well, I say spot on. It was pretty close. Downforce a smidge more. Handling can probably go a smidge more, but it's going to be really hard to get that, so we'll just do the best we can with what we got. We are at 95, so we can go back. No, sorry, we got to stay on restream just a little bit longer. We might be able to get one tick of qualifying, barely. Alright, just a smidge more in the downforce. Really, hardly at all. And even that may not get as much. We'll do 2 laps, but I'm suspecting that we won't get much more than the 1. I mean, you're not even going to get hardly 1 lap, are you? Wow, we really didn't change. Okay. We'll move a little bit more. Plug this back in that way. Guess we can't really. We'll try the qualifying, but I doubt it's going to happen. There's no way, right? Yeah, I don't think there's any way. She's not even gonna get a full lap. Oh well, we tried. Oh, we did get one rank. Okay, nice. She just barely got across the line in time, I guess. Pretty low times on the practice session though. Although we are not pushing our engines or anything like that, so I don't know how much difference that actually makes if the other drivers are doing that. So we do definitely have Nurse. You have Nurse too. Oh, so good. This is gonna be good. Oh, we're gonna get rating today. Alright, well 97 is about as good as we're gonna get. Hopefully we can get a good time before the rain comes. But we can strip more. Pretty aggressive stripping. Really just depends on whether or not we get... it's going to be time to get time right after the rain. I mean, Wilson's time going to hold for a little while here because everybody... Oh, I thought it was. They got a good time in just before the, you know, rain as well. Is she going to be able to get another time in here before the end? Barely above sponsor objective. This just may not be our race, to be honest. I don't think this is our track. Alright. Although this is a home track for Whistling, it'd be cool to see her do something good here. We're definitely taking Nurse. We're taking Race Trim. Is there going to be rain today? There is definitely going to be rain today. So that is going to, you know, mix things up a bit. Definitely going to mix some things up again. We are going to start on Ultras, for sure. We'll have to go to Wets towards the middle. And then we can end on Ultras again, maybe. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to do double Ultras at the beginning. There's just no reason not to, I don't think. Let's check, though, real quick. So, what we may do is we may end on Super Softs because Ultras are going to have to burn as quickly as possible here at the beginning. But we can't get back on Ultras towards the end, I don't think. Unless we started on these Ultras. And then the rain ended around, what, 12? Probably around lap 14. And that would give us 10 laps left. I mean, we could almost do it if we started on these Ultras, went to the Wets, and then came back again. I think there's a chance. It's crazy, right? But I think there's a chance we could do that. See, yours aren't as good. But we could always pit him a little early. I don't know. You know what? Let's go for it. I'm actually not even going to go... I'll go overtake just at the very, very beginning. But we're very quickly going to drop back off overtake. Like, maybe even a lap in, if at all. It's really cool out, so don't have to worry about too much about heating. But we're just going to go maybe one lap on overtake just to get some space somewhere or something here. We're the only crazies out here on tires that have wear on them already. Alright, that's really all the space we can afford. All the way back down to neutral now. And even then we may have to go all the way down to like conserve or something crazy. I'd like to get to lap 6 if at all possible. Keeping it tight. I mean, we're hanging in there. Everybody else is actually on pretty low on their tires as well, actually. It's It's really going to be the timing on the when we pit here. So, kind of would like to go until he tells me to pit, or until he complains. And we'll pit him first, probably. Alright, I think we can actually push, because I think we're going to have to pit pretty quickly here. Come on, who's going to complain first? Who's going to complain first? Alright, we're going to drop down to yellow, just because I definitely don't want to have an accident here if we can help it. In fact, I'm tempted to go down to... No, we'll stay on red. Everybody else is on red too. Alright, so he's seeing a bit of tire wear now. Perfect. I was wondering what was going to come up first, that or the wet request. So we'll go to wet. 15 laps of that, which, yeah, that should fit in perfectly. I think we just take him down to yellow. I don't really want to do fuel right now. Yeah, I really don't want to do fuel right now. We're just going to take it slow and easy during the rainy part. I could actually put them both at the same time, couldn't I? They're far enough apart. I think that's the right move, actually. And same thing with her. I'm not going to put any fuel in here. We're just going to go yellow for the middle section there. Yeah, they're 4 seconds apart now. We got plenty of time to pit both if we're just doing tire changes. Alright, so go down to yellow. We could probably push a little bit on the tires, though. Just to get us something. She came out quick. Not that far ahead of the person behind her. I mean, they're pushing a little bit more than we are, but that's alright. No, we don't want to pit. There's just no reason to. It's too early. It's unfortunate. It's just too early. Which means everybody's going to go down to yellow, blue. But it does mean we're going to have a little bit more fuel than we thought we were. Tires are gonna be so cold though. Right, once we get about halfway, we'll start pushing on the tires. Try to get a little bit of heat into them. Do a lap of overtake just to get kind of back in the swing of things. We'll drop it back down to yellow, I think, at this point. So really just watching him. He's the one that's obviously further back, so whatever his gap is the one that's most important right now. Rain is dropping off. People are already pitting in. which is actually bad for us. It means they're going to be able to catch back up with us pretty quickly here. I think he pits this lap, she pits next lap. Which does mean we're just going to go, well, yeah, we'll go kind of crazy here. It's not going to matter for him, obviously, because he's right there. And I think we can actually go 13 laps of fuel so that we can just go red the entire rest of the race. We'll go push just for a little bit here. We do need to pit you, though. And same thing for you. Do we want to go that much fuel? I feel like we need to, just to kind of make sure. Go 12. Oof. I think we'll be alright, though. Yeah, she fell behind. We'll leave it on double red for just a second. Okay, we're back in the swing of things. We'll drop it down to high for now and push. There aren't faster tires than anybody else. Water's almost gone. So he's staying red the whole time for sure. He can drop down to neutral on the tires though. We'll check it on 5 laps left. We may need to push her back up to red as well. I mean, if he gets first and she gets second, that's okay. Okay, that was 5. She definitely needs to go up to red. And he can stay on red. Alright guys, come on, just settle in. We're good. He needs to go orange for the last lap probably. Which is okay. Good race though. We did it. We did it. I think we did the right risk on those double ultras. Really felt like it made a huge difference there at the end. And at the beginning. Good job, Liver's Edge, though. Good stuff, buddy. It's unfortunate she didn't win the her home race, but that's okay. First and second. We are so far ahead. All right. Please keep your mechanic relationships, guys. Come on. Let's not mess around here. He's still going up in stats. I mean, will he end up being a better driver than her by the end? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. All right, let's get here. Makarova, car condition, blah, blah, blah. Oh, they both did well. I'll be, right down the middle. Realize that's the boring answer, but oh well. Okay, stick percentage. There's a 1.2. There's a 0.9. 0.8. And a 0.7. Definitely getting into the range where we're just going to have mistake percentages on everybody at some point in this setup. I mean, that's about as good as it's going to get, right? Yeah. I mean, we can move the 19 down, 18 down, something like that, possibly. But that doesn't really make that much difference. So, nope, we're good with this, I think. So, repairs. All right, we're going to get some reliability done on something. I mean, I guess we'll plug these in. I'm not going to be too concerned about them. They're just there to fill a spot in case we do end up using them, but I don't think we will. %35 chance of rain. There's our suspension. All right, now we get to do the first of our final suspension. Does driver cornering help either of our drivers that much? Yeah, I mean, it helped him quite a bit, actually. So that is an option. Or we just go all out, you know. I think we just go all out on the performance at this point. Pretty good part. And then we'll come down here next time and do the max performance upgrade and save us some time for the next piece. I mean, we're not going to have very many races on these suspension, but every little bit we do helps in the long run. Oh, we're down to 4th on our rear wing. And we have legendary rear wing. Like, that's just the best we can get. Not much else we can do. Oh, I meant to work on this one, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot. Honestly, it's already really good. I'm not even going to worry about it. All I will do is probably just drop off this part, I guess. Maybe get a little bit more reliability on that, which is what I should have done probably already. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, it's not gonna matter. The race is today. Yes, 30 or above. Part fitting. We will be able to fit one of them with that new suspension. Still think this one's the next best one though. And the new engines. Oh, so actually, nope. They're good enough for you to have one of those new engines. So close to being able to have them for both. Heavy rain during qualifying today, or for tomorrow, I guess technically. Singapore. Actually, rain during practice as well. It's going to slow down tire development, although if we're not going to be able to use the fast tires in qualifying anyway, it doesn't really matter. We'll get a little bit of time. It's not wet enough to do the wet tires or even inters for qualifying, so we'll just do the fastest tires and just be fine with that. Uh, 75, 85, and 75. Cool. And we'll trim it down a little bit. I just want to double check that they do in fact have nurse before I go crazy with it. Not bad. Not a bad start. Something like that, maybe. But you can stay out, my dear. Bring him back in. Alright, very poor to good. Okay to poor, so we did go the wrong direction there. I'll be honest, I couldn't remember. And then we went from great to great, so really not much change there. Try that. It's not bad. Okay to poor to good, so a bit more there. Bring that back. We'll try that. I mean, I think that's probably something, at least enough. Should have just enough time to get a little bit of qualifying stuff. Downforce just a smidge more. Speed balance potentially tiny bit more. I don't. It's gonna be hard to get. Qualifying. We'll do 2 laps. We're not gonna change tires though. Oh, we already got reshown. I was not paying attention. But that already happened. Honestly, that's probably about as good as we're gonna get. So we'll do qualifying 1 lap, no tire change. Go, go, go. See if we can get at least 1 thing of qualifying, guys. Come on. Yeah, we should get it right. I think so. A little rain here at the end. At least we got the tires too, technically. If it helps at all during qualifying, that'd be amazing. There we go. At least got 1 tick, so that's something. First and third, actually, in practice. That's, well, that's skewed because of the tires. They do both have nurse. It's a good thing to note. Okay. And not a lot of rain today, so honestly being out on the supers is going to help. 97 on both. Not too bad, I suppose. We've done better, but we'll go with it. Well, let's get some good times before the rain. Well, we'll have to get some good times after the rain comes. Wow, really? Really? Okay. Alright, well, I was kind of getting worried there for a second. Second and fourth is not too bad. Hashimoto, man, he's a good driver. Makarova, too. Both of those guys. Have a little bit of our work cut out for us, but I think we'll be alright. Raining today definitely changes things up a bit. Just at the beginning here, though, and I think only good enough for enters. So that's going to help a little bit, I think, with just some of the strategy and stuff. I mean, it technically dips into the wet category briefly, but I think enters will also be pretty good there. And probably for about 14 laps, 13 laps, something like that. So we'll see how that applies to what we're going to change here. All right, we're definitely going to get enough time out of the enters, I think, to cover that gap. And then we'll have maybe softs, probably mediums after that. So that's probably our strategy right there. Honestly, I'm not going to push this for... I know it's crazy. It's just the wrong tires for this first lap. Once we get a little bit more wetness, then I'll go up a little higher. Probably right about now. Oh, you can laugh. Feel free to laugh now. I did the wrong thing. Oh well. I had the right idea, just the wrong buttons that I pushed. And I don't even know why. Oh, goodness. I'm going to actually drop off tires pretty quickly here. In fact, I'm just going to go down to yellow. I want these to last at least as long as I can. I mean, even yellow's getting a little bit of heat in them, it looks like. Well, it's starting to cool off a bit. Come on, guys. We got this. Who do I pit first? Probably Liver's Edge. Man, Hashimoto is really taking off. This is his track. I mean, he might be pushing harder than I am. No, he's doing the same. Wow, we are still keeping some heat in these tires, aren't we? All right. We're actually going to go ahead and pit you and bring you out on, I guess, mediums. Can I get enough out of her to get her to softs? Probably not. What do we want? 22 laps, really? Am I doing my math right? Gotta get the calculator. I think my math is just, yeah. So I think it's 15.1. Oh, sorry. 5.1 is what I meant to say. I said 15. I meant 5.1 is the increase over the 17. So yeah, 22.1. So I said 22. All right, so that's good. That'll let him push pretty hard for the rest of it. I'm going to keep him on yellow, though, on that. And then she needs to pit now. I think. Can she go one more? And then be able to come out on softs? Nah, we're just going to bring her out on mediums. Not mess around. .21 laps. If you want to keep her on red. What did Hashimoto come out on? He came out on soft, so it means he probably will have to pit before the end of the race. So we might be in a bit of an advantage in that, as far as that's concerned. Not to mention, we're still in second. So Makarova's definitely going to have to pit again. Hashimoto probably will have to pit again. Becker might not have to pit again. In fact, I don't think Becker will have to pit again for sure. Wow, Becker's right on her tail. Is she pushing harder on the tires? No, she's not pushing at all on the tires. Wow, first and second are just so fast. Are they going to be fast enough to be able to do a pit for tires and then? No, not at all. We caught up with her so fast. I mean, Hashimoto's going to have to pit here soon. Becker's just right on our tail. Here comes Hashimoto's pit. He's very far ahead, though. Oh, oh, he came out right behind us. Where is he? He's right there. Wow, and he's on faster tires. So no, he is going to get first place. He played it smart, got far enough ahead with his faster tires to get on faster tires again. So good job to him. Wow, that's impressive. All right, that's fair enough. Well played, sir. 5 laps left. Definitely enough fuel. Not quite enough fuel. We'll worry about that here in a minute. Wow. Well played, Hashimoto. Well played. Two laps left. Perfect. 2 laps left. We'll just do both on high. I'm impressed. That was some pro move there, Mr. Hashimoto. Don't think we're passing Becker now with 4 seconds difference. Before Liver says she won't catch Wilson though either because her tires are more worn. Second and fourth though. I mean that's good, but wow, Hashimoto with the pro move there. It helps that the pit lane is configured the way it is, so that you are kind of, sort of coming out, you know, ahead almost. Like it helps you get around that corner versus some of the other pit lanes that, you know, people can just zoom right past. The corner pits are you you know, we have to slow down to take the corner. And so that means she can go, you know, a certain speed and catch back up and kind of get in that slot. Definitely makes it faster. Well done though. I mean, that was good for her. I mean, we're still first and second drivers. I'm not even remotely worried about that. Would have been nice to get another first place finish on another race, but wasn't meant to be. All right, come on, keep your mechanic relationship, guys. Let's go. A little bit lower morale. Did you just not like the fourth place finish that much? But mechanic relationship still looks good. Everybody else is good. And yeah, good stuff. Getting lots of money. More money than we need. And there is our save. All right, we'll go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, 4 races left. Yeah, looking good though. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.